Well, you know our crew food specialist, Larry Cotton, is always finding us fun, different, and unique places to dine. And today, he hit upon another jewel in the rough, as they say. Larry introduces us to one of Tampa's hottest new chefs at the Refinery.
On today's Good Eats, a little twist of sorts because I'm teaming up with an old friend, Chef Greg Baker, who took this nice bungalow house and turned it into the Refinery restaurants, where he perfects and refines some of your favorite dishes. Now, Chef Greg's an awesome chef. I can't wait to see what he has in store for me today. Let's check him out. When you visit the Refinery, it feels like you're going to a friend's house, except in this case, your friend's a gourmet chef. Now, be it burgers and fries or braised beef, Chef Baker creates his own unique style and flavors. And don't be surprised, your meal may look like one of those plates presented on Top Chef. Watch out, Bobby Flay, there's a new chef in town. There's a cozy bar area upstairs where you can partake in tasting brews from around the country and around the world. This alone is reason enough to stop by. And to add to your pleasure, there's the rooftop terrace. Dinner and drinks under the stars? I'll drink to that. Well, I'm finally here. Finally made it to the Refinery after about a year being open, right?
Yeah, a little over a year and a half.
Chef Greg Baker. Good seeing you, buddy.
Thanks for coming.
You've done a wonderful job with this place.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Now let's get to the food. Let's get right to the food. Now you create some beautiful dishes, kind of like you would see like on Top Chef. Where do you get the inspiration, the ideas to come up with these different dishes?
Largely we deal with whatever is local and fresh at any given time, and then we take what's there and try to just showcase it to its best of our abilities. Let the food do the talking rather than try to wrangle the food into something that we want.
Unlike most restaurants, you change your menu every week, and I know you're a strong supporter of buying local from the local farmers. How does that work for you?
Oh, it works great. We're going back to the way people used to eat. I mean, what's here is what is now. You know, walk out in the garden and that's what's for dinner. You know?
Another great thing I like about your place is you've got a tremendous supply of beers that I've never heard of. So let's talk about some of the few we have here, because you have a great selection.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is just a little cross section of what we've got available. We've got a Czech-style Pilsner from Lagunitas Brewing from California. We've got an Imperial Pumpkin Ale from Weyerbacher Brewing in Pennsylvania.
All right.
And we've got a White Oak Aged India Pale Ale from Cigar City Brewing in Florida.
Do you know just offhand how many different kinds of beer you have? Because you got a lot.
I think it's safe to say we've probably got about 40 at any given time.
Wow. I don't know if we have time to go through all 40 of them, but we can start on this one.
Okay. Yeah, you start at one end, I'll start at the other.
Well, I'm very interested to see what you got cooking for us downstairs. So why don't we head downstairs and see what we got?
Okay, great.
Surprise me.
All right.
All right.
Today we're just going to do a little take on moule frites. It's going to be some steamed mussels with some of our house-cut French fries over here.
Mussels, love them.
In the meantime, while those are steaming, we'll make a quick vinaigrette to top them with.
Personal recipe. All right.
Take a bowl here. If you could hand me that whole grain mustard.
Whole grain mustard.
A bit of that. Some red wine vinegar.
Like that.
Mix that up. A little bit of olive oil.
Of course.
Everything that we do here is done from its most basic form. Take a bowl here.
Oh, right on top there, huh?
This way, you get to mop up all the broth from the mussels with the fries. Take a little bit of this vinaigrette, just drizzle it over the top.
I guess that means no ketchup on those bad boys, huh?
Oh, you don't need any ketchup with these guys. Now we'll just garnish this with a little bit of micro mustard greens. So
micro mustard.
Little baby mustard greens.
Can't wait to try it.
Well, go ahead.
All right, well, I'm gonna sample this. Very good. Awesome. Chef Greg, thank you. Continued success.
Thank you, Larry.
And we'll see you next time on Good Eats. Back to you guys. Wish you were here.
A huge thank you to Larry Cotton and, of course, the Refinery. We will have a link on our website, daytimeonline.tv, to the Refinery's website. Now we are moving on to talk about the huge food truck craze. This is Brian Goodell. Now, he has a food truck. It's called Wicked Witches. You've joined the craze, as I mentioned, and why did you decide to do this?
This is the new way to eat. It's fun and exciting. It's not your mom and dad's roach coach that pulled up to construction sites. I mean, this is gourmet on wheels. Up-and-coming chefs are debuting, showing their talents by putting it on a truck. You know, to build a restaurant could be hundreds of thousands of dollars for a fraction of the cost. You can build a kitchen on wheels and literally take your food to the people.
Very smart. And these are some of your gourmet sandwiches.
Yes.
They look delicious. You're going to make us a very special sandwich that people love from your
Yes.
truck. What are you making
Yes.
today?
Today we're going to make a Maduro Monte Cristo.
A Maduro Monte Cristo.
Yes.
Crisco. Okay, well, let's get Brent started over here. And while he's starting on the sandwich, tell me why this one's so delicious.
This one's a lot of fun. You don't see many Monte Cristos on a truck, first of all. We've kind of worked with our friends at Cigar City Brewery, a great handcrafted brewery that actually has helped us to incorporate beer with food.
Oh, fun.
So one of the great things we've done is taken their beer that they handcraft and put it into a sandwich that we handcraft. And at the end of the day, you get a nice beer and a really good sandwich.
You know, I love how you said this isn't like your mama's roach coach anymore, your granddaddy's roach coach. This is a really high-tech vehicle that's totally outfitted with a gourmet kitchen inside.
Yeah.
But you still said a fraction of the cost as opposed to opening an entire restaurant.
You know, a fraction of the cost, you're still looking at $80,000 to $100,000. So it's not like, you know, a couple bucks and you open up a food truck.
Of
I mean,
course.
it's got some expenses to it. It's all governed by, you know, state, the health department boards regularly. The difference between the roach coaches of the past was how kind of dirty they were and just sketchy all the way around. These trucks are clean, stainless steel, 3-compartment sinks, everything that you need to have in a restaurant. You need to have on board the truck as well.
All right. Well, I can already smell the sandwich cooking, and it's delicious.
good.
My eyes are going to start watering here because it does smell
yes,
so good.
it does.
You know, the food truck craze is also along the line of kind of like pop-up eateries. You know, where really great chefs go to different locations and they open up a restaurant for a shorter period of time to have fun with it and to explore new culinary tastes and whatnot. Do you find that they're similar in some ways?
Yes, and I think, you know, the downturn of the economy has kind of forced this upon us as well. Everyone's looking for, you know, inexpensive way to eat, fun ways to eat without compromise. And I think the food truck brings that to it.
Well, Brian, I have to agree with that. And this still has a ways to go. Is this still cooking?
It's almost done.
Almost done. All
30
right.
seconds.
I really want to bite of that, and I'm going to say again, thank you very much to Brian.
Thank you for having us. We
and
appreciate it.
we'll have a link to their website as well at daytimeonline.tv. In the meantime, stay with Daytime. We'll be right back.